with another video, of course. Today I'm going to be talking to you about what a lot of people are kind of talking about right now, Blockbuster, or video rental stores, but mostly Blockbuster. Okay, so as you know, I actually saw a video and it was like, oh, all Blockbuster's closing down. I was like, okay, and it was an American thing, and I was like, alright, okay, maybe all the rest of the American Blockbusters closing down. I didn't think that here in the UK they were, so I just thought, oh, okay. I didn't really think a lot of it. I was like, oh right, I didn't know. I didn't think, oh, we're all closing down. I didn't even think about that. I just was like, oh. And then, whilst strolling around last week, someone said to me, oh, Blockbuster's closing down there. And I was like, oh, okay, Blockbuster's closing down. And then I looked at another Blockbuster, and that Blockbuster is closing down. So I think all the UK Blockbusters is closing down as well. So I think there is no longer going to be a Blockbuster in any country. If you go on the website, it says like, you know, we are in administration, no more Blockbuster. So yeah, there's not a website either. You can't buy it off the website. So pretty much, you know, all from what I know, the American Blockbusters are all closing down, and the UK Blockbusters are closing down. This is what I thought. So then I went into Blockbuster on, I don't know, earlier on in the week. I just kind of had a look around, see what sale they had on, you know, what prices they had on stuff, and honestly, it wasn't that good. I was like, oh, okay, it's not great. Like, they'd have maybe a Blu-ray or a DVD for £8, and then 30% off, which would make it, I don't know, I'm terrible at percentages, but that same DVD would be in Sainsbury's new for £5. So I was like, well, you know, you're not doing yourself a very good deal here, and I didn't see any really good sales at all, to be honest. So I was like, okay, I'm not going to get anything, you know, just leave it at that. And then I did go back in on, I don't even know now, Friday? Yeah, I went back in on Friday. And I had another look around. They had reduced prices even more, and it was literally like 3 days apart. I hadn't been in, you know. They've reduced prices again. There was a lot more like difference, like the fixtures on the walls kind of had been coming off, and everything's kind of in boxes and stuff. So it was kind of, you could tell that things had been sold, and there was more progression going on with trying to get rid of stuff. So I had to wander around, and then I was kind of looking at the Wii U games because I got a Wii U on Thursday. So I was like, oh, you know, all like the new games are like 20% off. So I was like, oh, you know, that's still good, like a better price than in the shop, you know, because you know, whatever. So I had a look at them, and I was like, oh, it's not really anything, like, they're still quite expensive, you know. And then I went to the front bit and I was looking around, and they had Disney Infinity, which it was all new and everything, you know, they do still new games there. And it was supposed to be like £50. I don't know if it was $49.99 or 50 something, I don't even know. But it was 20% off. So I got Disney Infinity 20% off. I got it for $39.99 on the Wii U, which was an awesome deal because I can't find it for that less than £50 anywhere. So I was so happy about that. I was like, yes. So they are reducing prices, and I'm going to go back in and see what other things they have. And anyway, so when I checked out with my Disney Infinity, I said to the guy, oh, so do you know when you'll be closing then? And he said, oh, well, actually, this one isn't doing as bad as some other ones, and so we're thinking we're going to be open for a little while longer. But we're hoping that someone's going to buy us out, because we're in administration. So another, you know, they went into administration before, and it was a whole big thing, and now they're in it again, and they're hoping someone's going to come buy the company and, like, redo it. But they're not sure, because, you know, rentals are kind of going down. But he says the rental thing there is actually not that bad. Like, their rentals are okay. And I said, oh, do you think it's like Love Film, Netflix and that? He said, oh no, well, most of it honestly is like Sky Movies and Virgin and stuff that kind of takes away from it, as well as that. But a lot of it is that because people have those anyway, and they get the movies at the same time or something. So I was like, alright, okay, so we were just kind of talking about that, and he said they're not sure if they're going to close down or when it's going to be. It could be a while, it could be a short time, but that's what he told me. So maybe he doesn't know, but that's what I know. Anyway, so that is the Blockbuster story that I have. And then I just wanted to take a little trip back to old time Blockbuster. I don't remember when Blockbuster had videos, I don't know why, but I just can't remember that. But I remember as a little kid, I went to my dad's house every weekend, and then on the Saturday he would take me to Blockbuster, and it was 5 DVDs for £5 for a week. So I'd get the 5 DVDs for £5 and I'd take them home and I'd watch them throughout all the week, and then I'd take them back and get another 5, and it was honestly like the best thing ever. I always love films, and I am going to do a video on my movie collection history, or watching, you know, why I like films and how it became to be and all that. But yeah, and Blockbuster was great. And then I remember when I used to go and buy pre-owned films from there all the time, and I go to Blockbuster a lot. I used to go a lot more, but it kind of, the prices aren't great. We have to admit that they're not. So I don't go a lot, but so I don't really know what the future of that will be. But I think renting really is dropping, because like you can rent films and just stream them to your telly instead of having to go out and rent one. But as for buying DVDs, I think a lot of people still buy DVDs. I mean, loads of us, look at us all. Oh, didn't mean to clap. All buying DVDs and Blu-rays, you know, so I don't think it's going to go into digital that quick. And I hope it doesn't, because I like having the physical thing, and I'm like, yes, here it is, I can show you. Like, if it's all digital, how am I going to show you? If it's going to film the TV, this is what I got. I wouldn't like that, and I think it will, you won't want to pay as much for it, because, well, you're not, I don't know, you're not getting a physical thing. And I understand that it might reduce space. Like, I have not very much space. If I get films now, I'm like, where do these go? But, you know, it's kind of part of the fun of collecting something. I know people who don't collect DVDs might not feel the same, but I do know people who buy DVDs who don't collect them. Just, oh yeah, I like to buy this DVD. It's like, you know. So, what are your thoughts on this? Are your Blockbusters closing down? Have they got good sales? Are they, what's going on with them? What's your best Blockbuster memory? And what do you think is going to happen in the future ahead? So yeah, I just thought I'd make a video about it, because why not? So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Like the video and subscribe, because I don't know, you want to see me again, right? Yeah, okay, cool. Bye!